Expectations are indeed high with Gervonta Barrios. Someone's has got to go. Down to one. Davis, the southpaw, in the white with.
Barrios is very jab made off in a fight that was, as we pointed out tonight, so.
With as long a reach, he's on a 15-fight KO decision win over the durable Herman Miraz in October.
Which is walk Davis back. You know, you want to keep backwards. So you definitely want to keep him going backwards, especially with the...
with a little success earlier, but obviously he ultimately...
The left uppercut, stopping, set prodigious power in the lower weights that he thinks this is the fight. Smart.
You know, Davis normally lands 37-0. He wants to get there.
And you can tell right away the back and with that jab. Long reach.
Yeah, Barrios, the tall, natural instincts to want to get on the inside and not utilize.
Yeah, he wants that punch to be out there and not bend it.
The jab, just looking to use it as a range fight. Knows how to teach range and defense, and
they have been together, as you said, for a while, and it is that I thought Davis at some point is going to try and get inside
these couple of rounds, trying to figure out Barrios, and good for Barrios.
Choking, but Davis said watching Floyd Mayweather against.
I thought that was a fascinating comment that he made, saying that.
You don't want to commit with Davis. You don't want to just lunge in.
Pint-sized powder keg that is Gervonta.
Akhmedov was able to land overhand lefts. Again, he wants to land that overhand left as well.
Barrios landed a good. Neither fighter has ever been down.
He's been looking for, and you know, he feinted a couple times.
Guy, you want to make him make the mistakes.
Right hand through the guard, good combination put together by. Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been credited with landing just one.
And that one punch was that nice overhand left.
Time right there.
A bona fide box office draw audience that was here for his victory over Yuri Ortiz.
Finding his way, you know, up to this third round because the fight against Barrios, but Akhmedov was a pressure fighder. And
yes, knocked him down with the left hook and a right hand. The right
for the left to the body and then upstairs. 16,000 plus. Weight classes, nails a 1-2. Now the hand speed of. And Davis.
A punch at some point might be available to him. Left hand.
And the crowd, of course, reacting to whatever he throws. They are going to react in a positive way.
And it's almost every time that Davis pressed.
30 seconds of the third round. Goes to the body with the left hook. Round scheduled for 12 at 140. In around 4 punches each. Barrios connected on 5. Davis.
It's been a very tentative and strategic start for Barrios. Hunter about not leaning his head in.
Yes, and to land his uppercut.
I think we're going to see Davis.
His jab, which is a sign he's trying to take away that jab, and that's that.
That right hand bounced off the glove of Davis. Davis, the center of the ring, feinting, pawing, taking advantage of the physical.
You see the intentions from Tank Davis,
and he don't know. Can he hurt Barrios?
Yeah,
it's fair, you know that.
Yeah, because we still don't know if
ticket to the exosphere if he were to record with the jab. Under a minute left.
And it's a pressure that Davis is putting now. He's not moving backwards.
Under 30 with the right. There's the right hand. Right hand again that scores through the guard. Barrios.
Right there.
Scheduled for 12. Gervonta "Tank" Davis. 8 knockouts in this division. And again,
the onus is kind of on Gervonta Davis now to, or whether it's him landing a big overhand left from outside.
Davis, he's trying to take the jab away from Barrios, and he's doing it.
He was a belt holder at 130, secondary title 135. There's a right hand to the body by Barrios.
And it all came from
the lands for Davis. Right hand upstairs combination again by body left land.
Just a little bit more in this round. He's been
Boyd. Davis attack. Davis stands his ground. There, left hand by Davis.
flipped the script.
Yes.
He changed the script.
Under 20 seconds left here in the fifth. Barrios comes back with one to the body. Of 2018 over his left eye. This cut appears stiff jab by Barrios.
The Pedraza.
Him to potentially Pedraza him by getting on the inside. Land power punches.
And we talked about that, and to his old habits, which is brawling. He's got feint. Look for openings.
Mario hoping to find an opening for that.
And that's something he wants to do if Davis overcommits.
Yeah.
To encroach on
Barrios. He still thinks there's a home for that punch.
Under 20 seconds left here in the sixth round. Barrios has thrown more punch. Gervonta Davis.
We're good.
Fair being contested at 140 pounds. Gervonta power against Mario Barrios. Both
Also.
Yeah, good point.
Hall of Fame. Unofficial score, Steve Farr.
So the answer was 4, because he didn't win any of those first 4 rounds. Easy.
Agree with Steve Farhood, single-digit.
Davis has used power punches.
He's not walking straight backwards, and it's a good thing for him.
Comes off the ropes, backing up Barrios, but Barrios goes to the body with the left hook. Pot-shotting with the left in the final minute of the...
First left uppercut we've seen Davis try.
Barrios avoids the 1-2 from the side. Left hook.
You got to check.
Again, the crowd erupts. Round number 8 scheduled for 12. Bernstein, Abner Martis here at ringside. State Farm. In one interview, Gervonta Tank Davis said he would...
Those opportunities when Davis is going backwards.
Both these men have stamina issues a little bit, even though he knocked out Cam. Hits him well.
Up to this onslaught from Tank Davis. Thudding shots, another right.
Wow.
Gervonta Tank Davis looking to survive the final 45. Seals trying to fight back. The left, and you're right. Barrios holding his ground. The Aztec. But one question at 140 pounds. 9 in round 8 over 16,500. Knocked Barrios off his feet for the first 2 times.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Yeah, Tank Davis is a good... Yeah.
Davis.
Change, because that would be a 10-7 round with those 2 knockdowns. Running there, and right on cue, there's Steve Farr with his...
And Davis has never been knocked
that, I think, to pump up Barrios, but he's hoping...
That Davis pulls back. He gives him space.
Opportunity here in the 9th in the center of the ring after going down.
Game is that both men have sometimes had issues in later rounds.
9th left.
I can see Davis taking this round off after.
Barrios' corner wants him to after going down twice in the 8th. Barrios with some of his best work here in
knockout. So I think he's taking this round off.
Well, and Davis
offense at a premium, but boy, plenty of excitement.
Right there.
This was a fascinating exchange between he and Gervonta Tank, and Mario Barrios looking to establish the jab early. And he by Barrios.
Now these are
for Barrios that lands. And Steve Farhood to give and take. Terrific stuff. Continues to work the body as Davis navigates.
This is not forced to fight a trench warfare fight. To be heard
the guard of Barrios, and the jab pops Davis's face. Barrios again battering the body of Davis. Davis walks in by Barrios.
That was a little low by Barrios.
Under a minute left here in the 10th.
Wow.
Bobbing and weaving. A beautiful left hook, left uppercut, right hand, but then Davis into a firefight with Davis, but demands that.
But then Davis hurt him.
The exchange of body. Thunderous tip.
Legend, he knows his stuff, but you gotta give your cog in the corner.
Ultimate round of this prize fight at 140 isn't going anywhere.
And then Davis turned it around with those big power punches.
You got tape? Let's go. Gotta go quick. I need tape. No.
Very respite for Barrios as action was.
Davis went into the 12th round when he knocked out.
Referee clipped on the jaw by Barrios.
That was his money.
Forward, walking through fire. Left uppercut, right hook.
For a knockout.
Right hand to the body by
5, 6, 7.
and that inner resolve. Davis, Tank Davis has ascended to 100.
Of technical knockout, he is a super lightweight champion of the world.
Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't jump. Let's go to Jim Gray.
All right, more.